The Sephora sale is coming. It's time to find out what is worth spending money on. I'm going to dive into all of my favorite products in today's video. So these are things I'm going to recommend because I know they work. I know that they're amazing, and if you buy them during the Sephora sale, I feel like you're definitely gonna get your money's worth. I've got a whole table full of everything. We've got lipsticks, bronzers, eyeshadow palettes, like everything that I really, really love. I'm not gonna try to give you like too many options. I narrowed it down to like the best ones that I really, really like, just so that it's not too confusing. So this is gonna be like top notch, what I really, really love. So if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, and let's just dive into this because there's so many things here. Now the Sephora sale starts October 27th for Rouge, and then later on every other tier gets to start, and I know it ends November 6th. So here's the official announcement. So Rouge members, us out there that spend way too much money on makeup, we can start on October 27th and we end on November 6th. VIB, that you get 15% off, and you could start on October 31st and you also end November 6th. And Insiders start October 31st as well and end on November 6th. All of this is going to be down in the description box in case you kind of want to get an idea of what time your tier starts. That'll be down there. But what we got to go over now is everything I have in front of me. Also, Sephora collection is going to get like a 30% off, and I do have a brush that I love from Sephora, so I'm going to recommend that as well. I'm going to recommend 3 foundations, and the first one is Beautiful Skin from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this foundation. It is my go-to flawless, amazing foundation. I have said multiple times in a lot of my videos, like I need to mix this in with a moisturizer because I don't like thicker foundations. And when you mix this with a moisturizer, it is flawless. So what I do is I put 1 pump and then 1 pump of my moisturizer, mix them together and put it on the skin. I love the way it looks like that. Now, you could also use this on its own. I know a lot of people like it on its own as well, but like I said, I like things to kind of like glide a little bit more on the skin and kind of, I don't know, I feel like the moisturizer really makes it look impeccable. But yeah, this is a beautiful foundation. I actually love the packaging. Traveling in this tube is amazing. I literally throw this in my travel bag. Never really have to worry about it. I've flown a few times. This is what I throw in my bag. Even though I like some of my other foundations for like nighttime wear better, this is the one I grab because it's so easy and convenient. I'm also going to try to list my colors and everything down below in case you want to buy something similar to mine. Mine is actually not even on here anymore. I think it was like 6N or something, but I will have it listed down below the color that I use. I've repurchased this already 3, and this would probably be the 4th time. It's a lot. The next one is going to be this one. So this is from LYS. LYS is a clean brand. They have very, very beautiful makeup products, and their Triple Fix Foundation Serum is also really, really good. It's a lighter coverage. It's kind of like light medium. It looks amazing. The Charlotte Tilbury one, if you mix it with a moisturizer, you can get into a lighter coverage, but typically it's more medium, that one. This one is also light medium. I love the way it looks. It gives like a flawless skin look. I think that it's just a beautiful foundation. It's more serum-y, it blends really well into the skin. The color match for me was really good. The color I wear is MG5. I've always loved this color, and I've repurchased this like 2 or 3 times. So this is also a foundation that I really, really think is great everyday wear, you know? My next favorite, all-time favorite foundation, the one I'm wearing today, the one I wear every time I film, and if I go out at night and I need to look flawless, it is the Luminous Silk from Armani. I bought this, I think it was 2 years ago, first time I had ever tried it. Everybody talked about it, and I was like, I need to try this out. I love it. For a flawless face of makeup, for photography, if you're gonna be in any pictures, you need something like this. It gives you luminosity, but it's matte enough that it looks amazing in photos. Like the photos look great. I also love this color. It's 5.75. It's a really nice skin tone for me. It's not too bright. It doesn't like come out white cast in pictures. Like it's just, this is a flawless foundation. I feel like it's more medium to full coverage. You know, like you build this up a little bit, you've got full coverage, at least for me. So this is my heaviest foundation out of all the foundations I showed you. Like I said, nighttime foundation. I don't wear this during the day. I'm not really wearing this to work. I will only wear like the Luminous Silk, and actually sometimes I don't wear any foundation because of something else I'm going to show you. I have a video on my channel talking all about my new routine that I do now, that I don't even wear foundation during the week anymore. I hardly actually wear foundation. It's mostly for if I really want to like cover a lot, and I have not wanted to because I bought this product. It is from Drunk Elephant. It's the bronzing drops. This is like so cool, okay? So what I do with this, I pour like 2 or 3 drops on my hand. I put my moisturizer with it. It's too concentrated to use it without a moisturizer. Mix it together and put it on my skin, and it bronzes your skin. Like, it gives you a bronzed effect, which kind of covers up imperfections. If your skin is a little bit more on the clear side, it literally just does that like nice little overlay that you need. And then from there, I'll just put on some concealer to cover up little imperfections. And that's all I wear like the whole week. Like, I won't wear foundation on my skin. My skin has been so clear because I'm not really putting that much makeup on it during the week, especially foundations. Like, foundations, I feel like they could really make your skin break out. It depends on what you use. So this one, like this product on its own, is just really a lifesaver. I think that if you haven't tried that type of routine for your skin to give your skin like a little break, try that. I mean, I really think it's amazing. Concealers, I also think could be a hard thing to find, especially if you are like me. You get a little bit more mature in age. When you start getting older, you know, like your face changes, you start getting lines and stuff, and you're like, where did these things come from? But you can't use the same type of products that you used to use. And I feel like concealers is one of those. Like, it's like you have to be careful. So what I have always been doing, and this has been for a few years now, is I use my Bobbi Brown corrector. This is what it looks like. It's just like an under eye corrector. And if you have dark circles, so you have like a little bit of veins, or your skin is starting to get a little thinner and you can see those little veins coming through, grab a little bit of this and just pop it right where the veins are, and it will kind of mask them, okay? Kind of like what a concealer does, thicker, but it's not liquidy, so it doesn't really go into your lines. It kind of just like masses it. I would say try it. Like, it's like really cool. So what I do is I kind of put it right over where like that imperfection is, where that line or that vein is, and then I go in with a concealer on top. But I put a lot less concealer because I'm not trying to cover anything anymore. The concealer is just to blend everything and make everything brighter. So the concealers that I use that I really, really love are from Charlotte Tilbury. And actually, this is a new one that I love. This is from Urban Decay. It's a Stay Naked Quickie concealer. I've been using this a lot. But let's start with Charlotte Tilbury one. This is like my everyday amazing concealer. The Beautiful Skin is amazing. Like, it has a great coverage, like medium coverage. It covers what I need, right? But it doesn't get into lines. It doesn't look cakey. It's not too thick. I wear it in 6 medium. It's very close to my skin tone. I don't really like to do the whole bright under eye thing. I like want it to be very close to my skin tone. And I love this. I think it works amazing on top of my Bobbi Brown corrector. What I'll do is I just put like a few little dots, right? And then I blend it. The other one from Urban Decay is a completely different story. So now this, I feel like it's very full coverage. Like, this is what I have on today. Like, I'm on camera, or if I'm going out at night, or if I'm gonna be in photography, I'll throw something like this. This is a thicker, heavier concealer, but it doesn't get into lines. It reminds me a lot of Tarte Shape Tape. So if you remember the Tarte Shape Tape, it reminds me of that, but this is more luminous. Tarte Shape Tape was drier, and sometimes I feel like if you were older, it gave you a harder time to use. This is like equivalent to that, but on the more luminous side, easier to blend. I really like this, and I have been a huge fan. Now, my color that I have is 60 NN. It's basically my skin tone and maybe a little darker, but I actually don't mind it because what I do is I actually have 2 of them and I blend them together. But if you could find your good, perfect color, this is a great concealer. So what else do we talk about next? Okay, so let's dive into blushes. So I'm gonna tell you about 2 blushes that are just powders, and then I'll tell you about my favorite cream blush. The Haus Labs powder blush. This is so good. So this is called Pomelo Peach. What a good blush. What a beautiful color. Honestly, I'm obsessed with this. I think it is the perfect color of peach. I have it on today on top of my cream blush, which I'll also show you. And I just love the pop of peach that it gives. It's a beautiful color. The formula is so smooth and rich and gorgeous. And I actually feel like the Pat McGrath blushes are very expensive. They're still very pretty, but like this is cheaper and it's really good too. So I would go this route. This one here is also a very similar color, a little bit more orangey, but I love the formula of these. These are actually the Luminous Silk Glow Blushes, so they're Armani. So pretty. The color here is 30. I really love this. This is a beautiful like peachy tone, similar to the House Labs one. So if the House Labs one is sold out, you guys can see the colors are pretty close. The one from Armani is a little bit less bright, so it's a little bit more dulled. So it'll give you more of like a tannish look, while the other one is a little bit brighter. I actually love this one. I use this one a lot as well, and I love the formula. I just love the way it looks. They're matte blushes. They don't have sheens in them or anything, which I just don't want because I like to use luminous foundations, so I really like those. When it comes to blush from a stick, this is so good. Now it's messy. It's a messy stick. But I actually had tried from Makeup by Mario another one of these in a different color that I really hated. Like, it just was not good. But this one is amazing. Like, this color is so good. This is Pale Petal from Makeup by Mario. It's a stick blush. I love this color because it's so pink and it just gives you like this sun-kissed look. You look so healthy, and I don't know, it's just a beautiful color. I use this almost every single day. And now that I've been using like the Drunk Elephant Dewdrops with moisturizer, I feel like my skin needs something lighter. Like, the blush has to be like a cream. The combination of these two together just does a beautiful like sun kiss, like I've been in the pool tan look that I love it. Like, literally, that is my favorite color blush. Bronzers. I love bronzer. I love bronzer. I love looking tan. I found this one this year. I love this. So this is from Milk Makeup. It's so freaking tiny, but it lasts, which is great. So this is in the color Baked. This is what I have on today. I feel like this gives you such a cool bronzed look, and it has a little luminosity to it, so it does give you a little dewy effect. It looks really good with the dewdrops. So I use this a lot, a whole lot, and I really honestly love the color, and I think it's like perfect. Like, I really love this. I also don't mind how tiny it is now that I travel more, because I can just like throw it in my travel bag, and it's lasted me so long. So, you know, at first I was kind of like, why is this so tiny? But it's lasted, so it's okay. One that's ginormous and also is lasting me is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a great cream bronzer. I actually love it. It took me a little bit to grow to love it. I think it was because of the price tag, but as I've been using it and using it and using it, I'm like, damn, this is actually really good. So I get 2 medium, beautiful cream bronzer. It blends gorgeously onto the skin. It just does a really, really good effect. I love this bronzer. It's more pricey than a lot of the bronzers on the market, but Charlotte Tilbury is definitely a higher price tag brand. But then I'm gonna keep on going with Miss Charlotte, because this is my ride or die powder bronzer. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Bronzer. You can't even see what it says on the back because it is completely worn out. I know that this is the color Tan. Good thing about these are they are refillable, so you don't have to keep repurchasing this very expensive packaging. You could just repurchase the actual interior, so you just buy the bronzer over and over and over again, which is great. I think I've bought in this bronzer 3 times already. And I actually also use this as a powder. This is my all over face everything. I love this bronzer. I highly recommend it. If you are my skin tone, go for the tan, because the 2 medium, it looks too, I find it to be a little bit too ashy, and I feel like the tan goes redder. So if you want more of like that red bronze, go for the tan. Now, if you're more pale than I am, then the medium probably would work for you. But like for me, the medium, like, it did nothing, but the tan is amazing. So let's jump into some powders, but this also goes with bronzer. I love this product from Hourglass. It's the Soft Radiant Light Golden Bronze Light. This is the Ambient Edit palettes that it comes with 3. I know that they always come out with their face palettes, and everybody goes crazy on Instagram and on YouTube and all this stuff, talking about all of this stuff, and oh my God, look at this palette. And I feel like the face palettes for me, I never end up using them that much, but these 3-piece palettes, I do. This is their, I think it's the second one. There's one that's fair, there's this one, and then there's one that's deep. I love this one for my skin tone. I blend it all together. I literally grab everything here and I just go and I just put it all over my skin. This isn't really a bronzer to me. It gives you a tint, but what's great about it is these powders, they literally melt into your skin. I don't know what they do. It's like witchcraft. It like goes on your skin. It looks amazing. Your skin looks incredible, and it doesn't age you, because sometimes powders can make you look like 10 times older. Okay, so Rare Beauty also has a great powder. This is the powder that I'll use if I'm doing photography. So let's say today, actually today I do have to take some photos, hopefully if I finish these videos on time, but I have to do some photos today. So I will get this and put it all over my face to kind of mattify me. It doesn't make me look aged, and it also has a little tint to it. So I get it in light medium. Actually, you know what? I have one more bronzer to tell you about. I forgot, the Rare Beauty bronzer. So let's throw this bronzer in as well. If you are, let's say you don't want to pay the price tag of a lot of the other bronzers I showed you, Rare Beauty also has a really good option. I use this bronzer so much in the summer. It was like my go-to. I think 2 summers ago, I loved it. I actually have started using other stuff that does not make this one any less good. It's still a great bronzer. I just literally have used other things. But this is a great option if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want to buy a stick bronzer. I would definitely go this route. Okay, so I'm not really a huge contour person. I don't usually contour, but if I do want to contour, Makeup by Mario has the best contour sticks. I get it in medium. This is the Soft Scope stick. This is just good. It's just good. You can put it on your finger, put it on your nose, do your little nose contour, go vroom, vroom, do your face contour. I love the idea of putting this in a stick. I think that this was genius, and I think if you want a contour stick, just get one of these. They're basically incredible. He's got a lot of shades in it, so you could probably find something that will be good for you. I have eyeliners. Let's do a few of my eyeshadow palettes really quick. I didn't pick too many because I don't want to overwhelm. There's a lot of really good eyeshadow palettes out there, but I kind of condensed it to like what I think universally a lot of people would love. So the mini star, so the mini starlet that released from Natasha Denona this year is a fantastic mini. It's beautiful. It has such a good color selection. I really honestly think a lot of people will love this. It's a great mini, $27 usually, but you can get it on sale. I would say it's great to get during the sale because even though it's not super expensive, for being so small, it is expensive. You know, like it costs a lot of money. So that is definitely something I would promote to buy on sale. Makeup by Mario is one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. Like I just think that he does, actually he's becoming a top brand for me. I love a lot of his stuff, and this palette has been my ride or die for just basic colors. The Master Mattes, this is a essential palette. I use this with almost all of my palettes. So like if I need a brown, this one. If I go on vacation, I usually throw this inside of my vacation bag because it just has the essential colors. It has the black, it has the dark browns, the smoky shades. If I don't feel like going all out with my makeup, I usually just use this. It's just a very easy to use palette and a great size, super travel friendly. But he also released this one that I picked up and it's back in stock, the Ethereal Eyes. Insane. Love this formula. Love the eye look. Actually today we're using it and I'm in love with this. I think that this is probably one of the hands down best palettes I have ever tried. I really honestly love it so much. This I would definitely recommend that if you are looking at this palette, I would buy it because I think he's not re-releasing it. I think this might be the last time you'll see it. So I would get it. Now, Natasha Denona has one that's very similar that she released this year, that I Need a Nude. I have a video up, and it should be up already comparing the two. So if you want to check that out, I would. This is the Natasha Denona one. This is also a fantastic palette. Beautiful, amazing quality. These two are top-notch quality palettes. Glam from Natasha Denona. You guys know I'm a big Natasha fan. Like, I'm going to recommend what I think is good quality. Natasha's good quality. I think the price tag is also good. You just get a really good array of colors. You've got metallics in here. This is a great going out at night palette. This is what I use for smoky eyes, for amazingness. Like, this is where I go. So Pat McGrath is also a great brand, but the only palette that I seriously could just sit here and be like is worth spending the money on is this one. So this is the Divine Rose. Why? Because I feel like it's very easy to use. It has beautiful colors in it. You do get one of these really cool like glittery formulas, but it's not too much. Like, I just feel like this is the palette that you would pick up if you wanted to. Like, if you want to splurge on a Pat McGrath, this is the one you would get. Other than that, she does have these little minis. I would recommend this one. This one's really, really beautiful. It has really beautiful shades of brown. I don't even know if she has these permanently. I'm not sure if these are permanent, but this is the Sublime Smoke. She comes out with these little tiny ones. I would say that you know, during a sale, it's a good time to get the little tiny ones because you're getting a discount and they're already, I mean, they're pricey for being so small. But Natasha Denona also released her mini bronze. I would recommend this one only, I haven't tried the formula of it. Actually, this week I am going to try the formula, but it is supposed to be the same formula as her bronze. And the colors that she put in the mini bronze are the best colors of the bronze palette. So that's why I would recommend this. So like if you want to buy the bronze palette, but you don't feel like spending that money, get the mini bronze. You get 3 of the best colors. Literally, you can make really pretty looks with it. And it's just also a great present. Like, I feel like if you have somebody on your wish list that loves Natasha Denona, this is a great present to give them. Eyeliners. Eyeliner is my favorites. Natasha Denona has an amazing eyeliner formula. So this is for waterline. I love this formula. I think it smokes really good. Also, Makeup by Mario has an amazing formula as well. I have heard, however, that the black does not go on as good, like it turns a little blue. I don't know if that's still the case, but Natasha Denona's does not do that. Natasha Denona's is amazing, but the brown eyeliner from Makeup by Mario is awesome. Like, I love the brown one, and it's what I have on today. And then for liquid liner, the KVD liquid liner is the best on the market. I honestly wouldn't even recommend any other one. Just get this one. The tip is amazing. The application is beautiful. It's just the best one on the market. Oh, and then for waterline, I also love this from House Labs. It is what I've been using a lot lately, and it's a beige eyeliner. If you want to make your eyes look bigger, that's what I've been doing. And then for mascaras, I'm only going to recommend 2. Okay, so these 2. Rare Beauty's mascara is the best mascara in Sephora. Okay, so I love this mascara. This is the best mascara. I love this. I literally have raved about it over and over and over, and I will continue to rave about it because it is that good. Rare Beauty's mascara is hands down the best. Lawless also has a really good mascara too. So this is what I have on today, the Lawless One and Done. I actually really like this. Now the difference is this is like a fluffier, easier to use wand in the Rare Beauty, whereas the Lawless one is stronger, like it's harder to use, like it's a stiff wand. I love the way it looks on the lash line. I think it does a really good job, and actually it does an awesome job making the eyelashes go up. Okay, so when it comes to eyebrows, this is my combo right here. Makeup by Mario's Clear Brow Gel to kind of set it all in place. The best. I love it. Benefits precisely my brow. This is what I use to put the small little details in the front, just little tiny lines of hair that I'm missing. And the Makeup by Mario, this is the Master Blade in Classic Brunette, is what I use on my entire brow. I'll just kind of like like that. It's kind of like a charcoaly effect. I don't know. It doesn't really paint. Like, it doesn't give you like that strong painted look. It just kind of fills in, kind of like if you were using a powder. It's so beautiful. It's so natural looking. And the combination of these 3 is how I keep my brows looking very natural. Like, they don't look done. Okay, so we are down to the wire here, and I'm gonna talk quickly about lipsticks and glosses. So my favorite lip liners first, Lawless. Lawless has a great new line of lip liners. They gifted me their entire collection, and I have literally been using them nonstop. They're all inside of my to-go makeup bag, and I use them every single day. This is one of my favorite colors. It's called Pink Sand. And then also Natasha Denona. All of her lip liners are awesome. I love Natasha Denona's lip liners. Every single one. Like, honestly, can't even just recommend one. I love her lip liners. That's a great brand to go for lip liners. And Rare Beauty has beautiful lip liners too. I feel like they just blend really, really well, and they're very, very well made. My favorite formula lipsticks are these, okay? So we've got Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty has a beautiful formula. This is the color Fun. Fun is a beautiful, fun color. It's just really, really beautiful. I love it. And it's something that I wear a lot. I really, really love this one. Charlotte Tilbury, one of my favorite formulas, and I actually feel like the sale is the perfect time to stock up on Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks because they're so expensive. So I love to buy them during the sale. I usually buy like 2 of them and add it to my collection. So this is the color Sexy Sienna. It's what I have on today. It's what I wear a lot. You guys always see me with Sexy Sienna on. I love that peachy tone that it gives, and you can mix it with other lip liners to make it more brown or more peach. Lawless has an amazing lipstick line that released this year. Like I said, they gifted me the entire collection, and I have been nonstop using their lipsticks. This is the color Minx. It's a really, really cool color. Also, Natasha Denona, her whole line of lipsticks is awesome. This was from her original line, and this was the color, what was it, Sammy? I actually also used this one today earlier. I really love Natasha Denona's whole lip line. I really don't think you can go wrong. It just depends on what color you want, but she has an amazing lipstick line. Actually, the Lawless lipstick I have to talk about just to tell you. I tried the red one from Lawless. If you're looking for that perfect like winter red, this is beautiful. It's called Who's That Lady? I love it. I actually used it for an Instagram video. If you guys want to see it, I'm going to link it down below so you can get an idea of what the color looks like. It is phenomenal. And finally, Valentino has amazing lipsticks. I love these lipsticks. So this one actually is a red too. So this is the Russo Valentino. I have like 3 of them that I'll list some of the colors down below that I love, but these are also great to pick up during the sale. They're very pricey, but they're beautiful. Lawless has an amazing balm formula, so if you want a lip balm, these are so good. So this, I literally carry these inside of my bag, and I also throw it inside my makeup bag. This is Georgie. It's one of my favorite colors from them. So pretty, and it's very smoothing on the lips. And this is my Holy Grail lip gloss. If you guys ever see my lips looking glossy and juicy and amazing, it is because I have the Lawless Forget the Filler on. I love this product. This is a ride or die. They also have a holiday set that they released that I think you guys would probably like because it has all of them together and you could try them. And there's like 3 of them in the set. I usually love to buy those, but now I have a lot that they've gifted me. I literally have them like all here lined up because I use them all the time. This is the brush from Sephora collection. It looks like this. It is the best brush. Okay, I use this for so many things. So it's the Pro Flawless Airbrush. I use this to put on concealer, right? So easy to get right under the under eyes. I also use this to blend out bronzer and contour because I don't like to put like cream product like everywhere. So I'll like focus it in like this and I use it to like go like this. This is a multi-tool brush and it's amazing. I love it. It's thick. It's great. It really, I feel like Sephora collection has really good brushes. So if you want to go into the brush section and buy yourself some really nice brushes. Oh, and then let's finish this off with the all-nighter setting spray. Who could forget the Urban Decay all-nighter? I mean, this is the like if you want a setting spray, just go for this. There's a Charlotte Tilbury one that everybody's talking about that I might end up buying it this year just to try it, but I have not tried it yet. So this is what I would recommend to you because it is a ride or die. Whew! I am not gonna have a voice today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and happy shopping the Sephora sale. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.